Okay, welcome back to Mr. Smith Garage. We're here in the garage looking at the SeaDoo 787 from the XP, the 96 XP that I have. What I've done since taking this off, which was just yesterday. I'm back tonight. It's kind of late, but figured I'd get going on it. Kind of cleaned through some stuff, cleaned out each of the threads. Um, Tried to keep everything clean in here because I didn't take the cylinders off. I'm trying to do as little as possible of this. I've got an ounce of the oil in my spot here for my balance shaft and the timing gear. Let's see, did I have my timing mark kind of figured out so that I know when I put this back in? There's my timing mark. So what my plan is here is to use my Loctite 518. I'm going to try and I've cleaned these and spun them quite a bit to get the oil out from the bottom piece. Without taking this out, I'm going to try and get some Loctite 518 on this, spin it under, and then in the bottom half of my case, I'm going to make sure I get some in that bead there. Get it around each of the areas here to seal this up, including my seal here, on the inside here. So that's kind of the next step. Once we get the Loctite on there and I feel comfortable with it, we'll put my balance shaft gear in, make sure it's set to the right timing. Then we'll put the case half on. I got my book here for my sequence to put my bolts in. I've wire wheeled all these clean, so we're ready to go. Put this back together, flip it back over, get it back together, and stick it back in. See if it runs this weekend sometime. So anyway, that's the next step. I'm gonna get this on here. You may not be able to see all this, but basically I'm just putting a bead around and then I'm going to run it around with my fingers. So these seals are all new, but I just think we're just trying to make sure, extra good measure, we got this stuff is going to seal. So what I'm doing is I'm just putting it on there and then spinning it halfway around, hoping that it makes it around there. And once I feel like I got enough around there, so that's probably the only way I'm going to be able to do it without pulling the heads off. which I probably should do, but you know, this engine, like I said, it ran for less than 10 hours. And okay, things are getting a little sticky. Let's see if I can get this to spin. There we go. Make sure I got it on there, got all those pins where they should be. Okay, now we're going to set our timing. Which, I think I mentioned this last time, it's a little backwards because I put the these bearings go right in there. Let me make sure I got the timing right. Should be that one going in now. Good. Got that all the way around on there. Okay. I think that looks sufficient for me. Like I said, I made sure I got enough oil in this area. Just make sure they still spin good. Spinning nicely. Everything's in there. Clean. Okay, so now 1, 2. Okay, so I don't get mixed up, I'm actually going to spin this around. Okay. because my bolt pattern is this way. Okay. So, maybe 1, 2. Let me set all these here. And I'm going to go back and put some Loctite on. Okay. So on the 787, my 8mm are 9 foot-pounds, and my 10mm are 30 foot-pounds. One, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 here. 6, 7, 8 here. 9, 10 front. 10. Okay, I'm not sure where that cut off, but my thing just beeped, and so I'm not sure where it cut off. Anyway, okay. So hopefully you saw that pattern I went through with my book on the 787 bolt pattern. I got the tightening torques in table 4 right here. You can see it's up at the top, the crankcase screws. I had 8mm and 10mm, and so I used the foot-pounds. Anyway, cleaned up a little bit. I'm not sure if you saw that, but just kind of cleaned up a little bit of this around here. Now I'm going to let it sit. I spun it. Still feels like it's spinning pretty freely. Actually, it feels really good. I do have some more cleaning to do before I install it all back together. Get all this stuff back on, but everything looks good the way it should. Now I just need that Loctite to maybe seal it, and then I'll put everything back on. So that's it for tonight. I'm not going to put the rest of it back on tonight until I let it sit for a day or two. Anyway, thanks for joining me today, and we'll see if I can get this posted and see how it turned out, because I'm not sure when my my thing died and when the battery died. So hopefully we're good with a little bit of what I showed you there, putting on that Loctite 518 and trying to seal those inner crank seals with the Loctite 518 without taking the heads off. This is where I'm not sure if it's going to work or not, but you can let me know what you think, if I'm crazy or if it's worth trying. It only took me a day and a half to take it out. Actually, just a couple hours. So a couple hours a day to take it out, one day to take it out, and a couple hours to tear it down, and then just, I don't know, an hour there to put that back together, and then put everything back on and get it timed and everything, get it back on the ski, maybe another couple hours. So we'll see how it goes. I do want to thank you for joining me again. This is Mr. Smith Garage. We'd love for you to subscribe. You can see Jack, I got some work to do on him still. We got a lot to do. Got Radflow shocks right here from Burley and Burley Motorsports. This is, we still got to clean this out so that I can actually put this engine back in. You can see it's got some nasty oil down in there I got to clean up, and probably need to get some new oil hoses. I got the Porsche ready to go for, I don't know, cruising tomorrow. We'll take Jill, the white tin top, to the show on Friday, and I'll get a video for you guys on that too. I might have to get a new camera. This thing's starting to give me troubles. It's heating up pretty quick. Anyway, thanks for joining me. We'll see you soon, and love having you on the channel. Thanks. Bye.